Hello everyone, it's Penelope, and I want to do this very, very quickly because I'm about out of juice on this tablet. First things first, I want to talk about prepping. I want to talk about the number one important thing about prepping. It isn't about the food, it's not about the first aid, it's not about how much you have, where you have it, how are you stashed it, are you going to leave, are you going to go. The first thing that it has to be is a mindset. And the mindset means that you have an understanding that when specific things happen, how are you going to react, what are you going to do, and what are the steps that you're going to do to succeed in those scenarios. For example, what if there's no electric? What if there's no water? What if society collapses? What if there is an EMP? What if someone loses their job in your family or gets hurt and can't provide? There are things that you need to understand. If you are a prepper, you need to sit down and decide what are the steps, because when it happens, you've already had the mind process of what you're going to do. I also recommend people to have a binder. And I don't care, just any idea that you have when it comes to being prepared, write it down, put it in the binder, keep notes in that binder, have a list of your inventory, have a list of the inventory that you need in order to take care of that. Write down each scenario and what you need for each scenario so that way you can make a list from each one. But number one thing is, it's all about this up here. How are you going to react? What are you going to do? And what do you need to do to execute an absolute successful survival? And whether it's no electric, no water, you're snowed in, someone loses a job, there's no finances coming in, or society collapses, you have an EMP, all of this comes along, you have martial law, what are you going to do? So sit down and think about all the different things that could happen, and then how would you react? What do you need? What if? What if? What if? Because the what ifs could happen. And if you're not prepared mentally, it doesn't matter how much you have, you're going to lose your little mind. So, being mentally prepared and learning skills, those are the most important things to do. Yes, you can stockpile chicken. Yes, you can stockpile Spam. Yes, you can stockpile water, juice, coffee, medical supplies, but it's not going to do you a damn bit of good if you're not up here first. You have to be up here. You have to go through those scenarios in your mind, figure out what you would do, so that way you're not in shock if something happens. So there you go. I think being prepared mentally is the most important thing. So I recommend getting the binder, start jotting down things you need, things you have, and then write down those scenarios. What would you do? And then a month later, go back and see if it's the same thing. Prepare yourself mentally. Exercise your mind in those scenarios on paper. I'm just saying. Y'all have a great day and be prepared. Bye, y'all.